Okay. All right, so we're setting up a page in our Reading Workshop notebooks today. What I read plus what I know equals what I infer. Now below it, and this is not new to the gang here. Below it, we're going to do this. We're going to do just two of them. Okay? We're going to do, go see who it is. We're going to do evidence. Hello, Mr. Caesar. Oh, yeah, Mr. Bobby, go ahead. Sorry, we got mixed up in the T. Sorry, go ahead, Bobby. All right. So now, sometimes you run into, hey, look up here. I need your eyes up here. Eyes up here. Sometimes you run into situations where the answer is right there in the text and you write it down. And you're just simply going to have to go write down where you found it in the text, right? You prove it, right? Sometimes it's not written, the answer is not written right in the text, and you have to make an inference. And you have to write down what you think the answer is and then tell what you read, what you know, and that's why you said it must be this, right? That's what we're doing. We've got that set up today. So here we go. Google Classroom. I've got a little something set up here. Inferencing. And it says inferencing and textual evidence. All right. All right, so the story goes like this. All right, now what do good readers do? They read questions first. Let me do that. From details in the story, what can the reader tell about Letitia's, her name's Letitia's, friendship with Melanie? So we don't know. We want to know how Letitia and Melanie, what is their friendship like? The reader can guess that Letitia probably what? What about Letitia are we guessing about? We're not really guessing. We're making an inference there, right?
That's her best friend?
From her behavior in the story, what can the reader tell about Letitia's mom? Right? Maybe the story doesn't come right out and say, Letitia and her mother have a great relationship. Maybe we don't know. Then here's one that's a right there. This one. Who did Letitia want her mom to call when she needed help taping boxes? That one is going to be a right there question. That one down, that one right there is going to be this right here. You're going to give an answer, and then you're going to prove where you found. Who did she want her to call? You're going to know because it says it in the text. How do you know? Because she said this. What, right? I might even put, she said question mark. What did she say? That lets you know that. All right? And then for this one, look. Dale, listen. Who did Letitia want her mom to call when she needed help taping boxes? You're going to give an answer. Her dad, her aunt, her big brother, her sister. Whatever you give, what answer you give, you're going to write a sentence supporting your answer for question 4. Here's question 4, right? Why did you say her dad, her aunt, her big brother, or her sister? You got to explain your answer here, okay? And it should be easy because you're writing that down in your reading workshop notebook. Now, let's read the story together. Talking about Letitia on moving day. Letitia tightly gripped her blue pen. Her clipboard wobbled a little bit under her arm as she placed a check mark on her list. Her list showing all her dolls was complete now. All her dolls were counted, and she knew which ones were going to be packed in which boxes. She felt like she was going to cry. With long strokes, she spread out her fingers and ran them down her hair like a comb. She saw her Princess Belle doll standing in the corner of one of the boxes. She thought about her friend Melanie. Melanie had given her Princess Belle for her birthday. Letitia was going to write Melanie letters, but living in a city away instead of a block away would be very different. Letitia's mom, Mrs. Garcia, walked into the room. "Baby, what are you doing?" she asked. Mrs. Garcia's hair was tied up in a ponytail, and little hairs were sticking out the sides of her head. Trying not to pout, Letitia looked at her mom and tightly gripped her clipboard. Can you call Dad, please, so he can tape my boxes? Mrs. Garcia held up a roll of packing tape on her finger and dangled it in the air. I can do that for you, kneeling down on the carpet, she said. Dad is helping the movers load the furniture. She began to close one of the boxes. She lifted Princess Jasmine, tilted her over, and squashed her against the side of the box. But Mom, Letitia began, I already put all the Disney princesses where I want them. I know, but Jasmine will not fit this way, Mrs. Garcia closed the cardboard flaps on top and sealed them with the tape in one big swoop. There we go, she said with a smile. Which box would you like me to tape next? Now, I feel like I already glazed over one of the answers. Did you see it? Don't say it out loud. But do you got an idea of the other ones? Can you make an inference of the other ones? I'm sure you can. So I want you to go. You'll reread this. Now listen, I'm screencasting. You can read along with me. You can fill out your chart over here. What was the first question? Let me see. What was that first question? From the details in the story, what can the reader tell about Letitia's friendship with Melanie? Let's make the inference now. What do we think? How does she feel about Melanie? She hates her and can't wait to get away from her, right?
Yeah.
No, Richard's saying no. Richard, how does she feel about Melanie? Huh? Is she happy to be leaving her? What do you guys think? Come on, guys.
She's sad.
She's sad. She is sad to be leaving
So sweet.
her friend.
Learning. Oh.
Yeah, it does look like learning, but it is leaving. Let me fix it. She is sad to be leaving her friend, right? Also, you could say they are best friends. Would you agree with that? Now, I'll give you that much. But how do you know? Did the story say Letitia was sad to be leaving her friend Melanie? Did it say that?
No.
No. Did it say Letitia and Melanie were good friends? Did it say that? No, it didn't. Parents, just so you know, kids are shaking their heads no. Now, what you need to do is write down what you read that made you think she's going to be sad, and what you know about what you read that made you think. Write down. I know she's going to be sad, right? All right, that's number one. You've got some work to do. What about number two? What's the number? I won't give you this one, but what's number two? What's it say? It says look up here. It says the reader can guess that Letitia probably practices writing on clipboards, only writes with blue pens, does not usually comb her hair, is a fan of Disney princesses. I don't know, but because it doesn't say that. But we can make an inference, and then you write down what you think. All right. I am going to say this. I am done screencasting, so Tadero out.